got it. Or usually the oil ends up running over and then makes a heck of a mess. But everything has a place. So let's go do it. Get the branches off of here. That's a pretty nice tree. I try to take the odd smaller one and an odd bigger one, just because it mixes that way nice in the wood box. You know, this one's a little too big for the stove in the house. I use some of it for in the shop. Once I get down to here, then it's only about 9-inch. It'll fit in the stove. So, but yeah, we'll go get the rest of the limbs off and just kind of across my trail. But you know, you see, I talked about pieces coming backwards. This piece and that other little piece there, 4 or 5 feet long, they all broke off the top and they all flipped over and come backwards. They should have been way over there and they come flying back to the trail. So that's why I like to find another tree to hide behind. And I showed you if you've seen my last videos or not, but just try and stay safe in the bush. I got just about a load on already, but just all smaller stuff for the house, and a little bit there in the back. I started cutting that tree up, and it was a little on the kind of red rot. It'll burn okay. I'll put it for the shop, but the rest of the toboggan is full of really nice 4, 5 inch, 3 inch. So yeah, that's, hey, there's just where there's some big branches like that, and these trees get bushed out, and those spots will collect water, and then they don't dry out. Oh, kind of a muddy, snobby piece. That's something you want on your head, you know, in this piece, like, you know, all these sharp little points, even if it hits you in the arm, or that's a top that should have been way over there. But the tree come down pretty quick. It actually knocked a few little green branches off of that one. But branches are mostly on one side of the tree, and I knew it would kind of go that way. The tree pivoted, turned a little as it was coming down, so branches are up where I can walk along with the axe and just give them a little bang and knock them off, or the saw. So, but we'll get back. I think I'll just use the saw. We'll get at her. Pretty bushy branches. Some of them. Maybe grew more on one side of the tree some places. A lot of the dead trees you find are like that. If they just kind of died naturally. Yeah, branches off the trail. Oh, I did a little, but a bucket here. digging because it's just about full already, so start a new pile, I guess. See, I'm kind of over in my other wood patch again today. Well, stopped for a little drink of water, and if you watched the last video, I went in to cut another big tree, make a little trail there, and kind of run into a bear den that frosted up, so pretty sure he's in there. And the weather's been a little too warm, so I didn't want to disturb him. I kind of showed you the hole there if you go back, or it might even be in part of this video, but I think it's in the last one. I'm just if you're just catching up with me, I got 5 or 6 different places out in the bush here where I cut wood. There's dead patches, beavers have drowned it out, stuff like that. So cut a few here and a few there, and make trails a little further, cut a few more. But yeah, I ran into that den. I don't want to disturb him. Leave him alone until spring. I can go in and cut that tree down next year if I want. I don't have to be in there. There's only one tree. Made that trail there, and the den's only about 16 feet from that tree I'm going to cut, so that's going to be quiet. How do you be quiet with a chainsaw? I didn't have a gun with me, so I just had to make sure my saw stayed running until I got trail cut open enough that I could get back out of there with the skidoo. So didn't want to run into that, so you know, bears are not sleeping that sound when the weather's warm. But I got a pretty good load on today, and got a couple of piles started for next load. Just nice out in the bush. You know, I've had this trail around through here most of the winter, and if you see kind of through that willow there, the tops broke off right there. That's about an 8-inch at the bottom. Right here's laying down. That's dead spruce, not very big, a 4-inch. There's tamarack. All the branches are gone. Hard, that wood is really hard. And there's a couple others the other way. And my other trail now, if you look here, there's a broke off. There's a broke off right there. Where I'm pointing. So over there, there's a dead one. Just that way, right there, there's another dead one. There's a nice one that's laying down. I don't know how rotten it is, but I might cut some of that. I'm probably going to make my trail take off through here somewhere, because there's 6 or 7 dead ones over that way. And if you see through my other wood patch, it's only a little ways going back that way, and I can actually go back into my other wood patch. So I'm going to pick a spot through there, and then there's probably another 15 or 20, maybe more, once you get back in the bush. Wherever it's kind of open, and the odd place, you know, on the camera, I know it looks really open, but you can't get through the trees there with a skidoo. You have to cut something this way. You know, if you look way ahead, kind of pick your way in ways, and then just have a good look, so where, you know, you can find a place to just loop around if you have to. And see the Labrador tea growing here. Quite a bit of Labrador tea out through this stuff. But yeah, there's I can make my trail even go further. I don't have to this year, because you know, next year I might. There's more broke off dry ones over there. Like, they're just, you gotta have a good eye, and once you get out in the bush, then you actually see more. You know, you drive by some places, you don't see them, and then one day you just happen to be looking the right way, or sun's not in your eyes, or pick out the colors. bugs get in them, they start to die, and then the woodpeckers really go after them, and they start peeling the bark in the winter, and they do a lot of feeding on those trees. They know which ones have bugs in them, so. But, so, yeah, good. Beautiful clear skies, a little cool. It was 25 this morning, minus 25 Celsius. It was nice. Yesterday I think it was only -3, and today was supposed to get up to about -9 in a couple days, and then it's going to get a little bit warmer again, back to -2, -4. And so, yeah, different kind of a winter. I'm usually not out in the bush if it's -20 or colder. So I just, I've had lots of days. I don't really take a break. I enjoy cutting wood, and I need wood, so, you know, keeping a good stockpile ahead. If the weather's nice, I like to be out in the bush, but could have a purpose, just go get some exercise, go cut a little wood. So we'll get back to you again. Ciao for now.